Before I came to MTSU, I was wondering if any deaf students had successfully graduated from the program, and there's an interpreter that's been here for about 10 years, and we don't know what happens to the deaf students after they've left. An interpreter that's been here didn't know anything about what happened to the students after they left, so I thought, you know, I would love to go back into the history books and figure out how many deaf students have successfully graduated from MTSU. And I was interested in the deaf students that use American Sign Language and interpreters, not really the hard of hearing students that use hearing aids or cochlear implants, because it's kind of a different culture. It's more challenge to have the students that have to use an interpreter and depend on American Sign Language. And the experiences are different. So really, when the college had their 100-year celebration, more and more students started coming to MTSU. I'm the 4th student to graduate from MTSU that I was able to find. I would love for us to have a group like other groups on campus have, like the fraternities or sororities. I thought I would be a good leader for this group, and I could influence some of the other deaf students that are on campus, because we've never had a club like that set up before at MTSU. It opened about November of 2010. And after the interpreting services in Nashville hired some students for the deaf students, the Mellow Mushroom. We had a meeting at the Mellow Mushroom with the interpreters and the deaf students and the DSS office. And at that time is when I really decided I wanted to have something where we could all get together and chat and socialize with each other. So we just recently had the 2nd anniversary of the Deaf Raiders, and I've met more deaf students that way, and I think it's really helped with the recruiting of more deaf students coming to MTSU. I know last fall in 2011, I was figuring out what their majors were, what they were learning, find out how MTSU could be a better influence on them. So that was my goal, was to set up the MTSU Deaf Raiders so we could have a place like that to socialize. Hello, I am Eric Fleet. I'm in charge of the MTSU Deaf Raiders, and I'd love to hear. Love you.